Do you hold enough QNT for the breakout that is approaching? I certainly do. Recently, in terms of price, QNT broke through local high resistance and previous resistance of $118. Now well into the next point of resistance being $138. And if we can break through that, we can be well into breaking bear market highs similar to what H bar is doing right now. Now, a lot of people fear that QNT is going to pull an XRP where it doesn't break through all-time high. I disagree. A lot of cryptos you invest based on narratives like AI, gaming, real-world assets. But one of the biggest narratives of all is interoperability, and an even bigger one that is approaching is CBDCs. You cannot get much more of a working product than Quant Network providing technology and the platform for Project Roseland. So first, I really would appreciate if you would leave a like down below in the video. Let's go into why QNT is about to take off. Okay, so what is actually coming for Quant Network? Enterprise adoption. Thanks to @San11, per Deloitte report, we can see 87% of businesses are looking to invest in blockchain solutions within the next 12 months. Enterprise blockchain mainstream adoption. Remember, Quant Network utilizes the overledger, which can tokenize any asset in an enterprise-grade, secure manner with zero coding knowledge needed across any chain. Remember, crypto adoption is large, but global enterprise volume is even bigger. And there is a reason why the largest enterprise blockchain firm is using Quant. And therefore, this gives demand for the token. I see too often that the token is useless or the token is not needed. Every end user, developer, and enterprise needs to hold QNT to be able to run, develop, and publish multi-decentralized applications. And also, there is demand in the data. @mind_crypto on Twitter. Go and check him out. He's always following and tracking the whales of QNT, who are really the big buyers of this coin. And here's a recent one: purchased 2,500 QNT in the past 3 days, equating to around $283,000. And according to sentiment.net, transactions over 100K are increasing by the day. Now on to number 2, we have CBDCs. They're approaching, whether it be wholesale, retail, they are inevitable, and interoperability is needed. Now, a use case within CBDCs on Project Roseland was showcased where a customer purchased goods using a vendor and the funds were temporarily held until the goods were genuine and it was completed. Then, once the delivery was completed, the goods were genuine, the funds were then released by the third-party verifier. That is a huge use case. And recently, the IMF head told the public sector to buckle up for the transition to a digital currency. We are closer than we think. Also, MD Georgieva on the article stated she's feeling optimistic about tokenization, the advantages of blockchain, how they must ensure interoperability between assets and the contracts to trade them. And you could argue that maybe a retail CBDC is somewhat far away, but wholesale is very close. And it's mentioned that retail should do a lot more per transactions than a wholesale CBDC, but the value per transaction will be higher on wholesale. Remember what the head of operations at Quant Network said: Luke Riley, whether it be a wholesale CBDC, retail CBDC, split CBDC, retail wholesale model, they can do it. Everything is covered. And finally, we are on to tokenization, predicted to be a $24 trillion market by 2027. And let's just go on Quant's website, any case, any chain, where we can see asset digitalization, fund tokenization, commercial, bank, deposit, tokenization, truly ahead of its time, and we are in the right time. And what am I doing to prepare for what's actually approaching when it comes to CBDCs, tokenization, enterprise adoption, huge use cases for the token QNT? I'm simply buying and holding. What I've been doing since the 2022 bear market, and this is shown through buys in my Discord on screen and in the Sunday buys series. Nothing different. As I said before in previous videos, do not be discouraged that QNT is not moving. A lot of the coins moving right now are mainly based on narrative, AI, real-world assets, gaming. A lot of these projects also are relatively new and are or were low in market cap. And influencers showing these projects, it's a snowball effect to make them increase very quickly. And yes, the market is bullish. Bitcoin is increasing, but Bitcoin dominance is still high. If you go to the total free on trading view, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, the total altcoin market cap is just it's slowly moving up. There's not a full breakout there just yet. And now if all altcoins, QNT takes a while to run. You could argue the last bull run, Bitcoin bull run started around early 2020 after the C19 crash in the market. QNT didn't have a full, large breakout well into 2021. My horizons are long, and I believe QNT will pump towards 2024 and maybe even 2025. And lastly, I want to share a piece of information I think is very important to people who are holding crypto and watching the channel is the Ledger situation where the Ledger Connect kit got hacked. A former Ledger employee fell victim to a phishing attack and lost access, or they gained access to their account. A lot of people now are leaving Ledger looking for alternate wallets. I always believe to hold multiple wallets or be decentralized across multiple companies, have a bit of treasure, Ledger, whatever it may be. But what I can recommend and always have recommended is the Decent hardware wallet, which I've been using for years. Never really had any problems. Great for listing cryptos very quickly. Outside of just being ERC tokens like XDC, CSPR, and many, many more. Also, Christmas, 50% discount. Great gift for family, friends who are interested and invested in cryptocurrency. Check the links down below in the description. Check a video link on how to set it up after you've actually purchased it. But that's it for today's video. If you're still holding to QNT, let me know down below. My conviction is so high that QNT was lagging. I withdrew about 20 QNT from my wallet, put on leverage, and it paid off from $100 to $119. This is the start of the breakout. We're going so much further. But made this fun video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.